Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's Thursday. It's becoming my favorite night of the week, pal. It's the TNA, HMG TNA iMPACT Watch-Along and Belt Count, followed up with the JCW Lunacy Replay Watch-Along Black Party, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope everybody's having a great week. We're just here hanging and chilling. Make sure you sign your NDAs and get your belt count in for TNA iMPACT, and let's go. Whoop, whoop. We got Cold-Blooded in the house. What's up, man? Always good to see you, pal. Yeah, second biggest wrestling company in the world, pal. Whoop, whoop. I think I'm gonna go 10 belts tonight. Just waiting for the live feed to start. Here we go. In memory, George Tajinos. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. And may he rest in peace. Yeah, he was the guy who used to be a photographer for them. Dude, so that's cool. That's cool that they're showing respect to even a dude who was never on, who was behind the camera, giving him his props and his respect. That's cool of them. Yeah, he was a longtime photographer. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Dan? Happy Thursday. Hope all's well. You yeet yeet. Now that's actually what Ultimate Warrior was talking about when he said he wanted, like, when he pitched the Warrior Award. It's like, no, I want the people in the back who do, like, the production work, who bust their asses behind the scenes. I want them to get recognized, and that's kind of how he explained it. However, he couldn't really be there to enforce it because he died, 2 days later? Nice, good to hear, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Who is at the root of all of this absolute carnage, courtesy of NXT?
I wonder if there's an edict from the WWE offices. Tessa Blanchard does not appear on our programming. I'm surprised she hasn't yet. I'm very surprised she hasn't yet.
Frankie Kazarian seized the throne as TNA World Champion amidst an NXT barrage, all at the expense of Mike Santana. Well, tonight, unlike Turning Point, Mike Santana wasting no time.
Time to eat some of this pizza, pal. Whoop, whoop. Right, exactly. We'll make Mr. Krabs look like Mother Teresa, but yeah, when it comes to triggering the woke fans, oh yeah, we're not doing that. Yo, what's up, Lab Rat? Whoop, whoop. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. Yeet, what are they testing on you tonight, pal? Bang, bang. Too legit to quit. What's up, Hammer in the house? Yeah, pal. Hope you had a great Thursday. Whoop, whoop.
I love you guys to death, let me tell you. And I got to share an amazingly beautiful moment with the person who saved my life, my baby girl. A moment that will live with me for the rest of my life. And then fast forward to last week, I got to celebrate another accomplishment that I'm really proud of. And I got to say that I made it to 1,000 days clean and sober.
Dude, for real, that actually makes him look more badass. Like he's proudly wearing his battle wounds. Although I hope he did at least make sure to get it cleaned and sterilized.
And just 24 hours later, it was all snatched from me. Everything taken. You know, they say we live life on life's terms. When you think you're at the top and you think everything is going good, life will humble you real quick. I'm living proof. And everything was taken from me. Things got really dark. For the first time on this journey, I was scared. I was scared of myself. And on a time that I would usually react with rage and with anger, I knew I couldn't. So what did I do instead of coming to turning point? I had to check in with myself. And I went to a safe place. I went to a meeting.
This is very good.
And in that meeting, it made me realize a lot of things. But one of the main things was that you all deserved for me to be here. You guys pay your hard-earned money for us to give you an escape, to give you an experience. You guys believed in me. You guys have rode with me when a lot of people didn't, and I'm eternally grateful for that. So I want to thank you personally. I had it all in my hands. Literally. I had it all. And it was taken from me. But that made me want it that much more.
He may have just saved this whole thing with this promo.
Let me tell you something, Papi. You got something that belongs to me, baby boy. Don't get too comfortable. Because best believe that TNA World title is coming back home to Papi.
Yeah, I know they did did the same exact thing with Josh Alexander, but here's the thing: Mike Santana can cut a way better promo than Josh Alexander.
Listen to me loud and clear. Zoom in, camera.
Dude, yeah, they need to. This is.
I know y'all watching.
Yeah, this is something they should be watching.
I'm gonna let y'all know straight up.
Exactly, Hammer. Yes.
I'm gonna pick each and every one of you off one by one by one until there's
and now he's setting up the hero's journey right there.
I'm going to make you regret the day you ever step foot in TNA. This ain't brand new to me. I've been doing this. I know. They know. And soon, you're all gonna know. I gave you fair warning. Beware.
The path of purpose did not end bound for glory. It was always going to be riddled with obstacles. And like
Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous promo.
Yes, I know. We've been talking about this all week. I'm going to address it tonight. I got it. Okay. Of course, I walk in on this conversation, a stooge talking to
One belt
about this lame investigation. Look, I told you I had nothing to do. So enough is enough. In fact, you know what? You owe me an apology. No. You owe me a written apology in cursive, and I want Carlos Silva to sign it. Okay.
Get all that. We get it
immediately.
Your word behind it. We get it. I got a lot to do. As a matter of fact, I have an appointment right now with JCW.
I'm pretty sure we've had multiple precedents in TNA of a guy who's supposedly not part of the group getting attacked by the group to make it look like he's not part of the group. I can think of two right now: Eddie Edwards and Bully Ray.
Scarf, come on, the champ. What are you wearing? That's funny. You attempting to insult me. There's a good shot there, but honestly, when's the last time anybody cared about who you are or what you do? In fact, didn't you just ride off into the sunset and marry some new civilian handler or something? Like, right. I like you backstage. Okay, should we joke around? I don't care if the camera's on. Don't talk about my wife to me. Okay, hey, look at me. Don't. Champ or not, respect or not. Don't ever. Okay. You want to get serious?
Yes, sir. That's going to be a fun. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
What?
Eve. Whoop whoop.
My title? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do I think we got AEW Dynamite, right? In belt count.
Actually, hold on a second. I have an idea.
Come on. Oh, of course.
This is what we're gonna do. There's another guy who's been a thorn in my side. Eric Young. You're going to face Eric Young tonight, and if you win, you get a shot at the title.
How the hell is that fair? How is that fair?
Well, he's going to earn it.
Yeah, earn it. One match. Fine. Good. I hope Eric Young cripples you. Bring your scarf.
I think the
Yeah, that was a pretty good backstage segment. But then again, you got two pros in Kazarian and Johnny Curtis. So
he will challenge for the TNA World Title live at Final Resolution. Also this evening, we're going to find out who will challenge for the TNA Knockouts World Title at Final Resolution. We'll have 2 4-way matches with the winner of each facing each other in a singles match in 2 weeks.
dude, you could tell a really good story there with JDC. Like, if this is his last, well, he's saying it is his he's done. You could tell a really good underdog story of him going for the belt when he's like on his way out the door and just try to get it before he leaves. Whoop, whoop.
He's in trouble here, Mike. Bobby Roode caught completely off guard. Sting changes the show. Sting changes our format tonight to kick things off with his world title match, and it's no disqualification, no time limit.
Well, right now, that was a great move to level the playing field by the world champion Bobby Roode. He just dropped Jeff Hardy.
Opening flurry of this match saw Hardy with the explosive offense, but now the champ takes control. Charges at Hardy, elevates him all the way.
Like Roode's face, maybe his forehead hit that outside there. So
I could see that, and that'd be a pretty good spot for him.
Just like that.
Like, a mind like his is definitely needed in the business today.
Jeff Hardy, beautiful. And Taz, you can sense here in the impact zone, the crowd feels like the time has never been better to crown this world.
And how do you drop the ball? How do you drop the ball on Bobby Roode? How?
Following a day 4, where the winner earns a future shot at the TNA Knockout World Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Harley Hudson from Belfast, Ireland.
Hey, where have these girls been?
Reigns.
For a huge opportunity for Myla.
So they just now remember they're on the roster.
Take another step towards the Knockouts World Title. And before we get to this matchup, Matthew, what we saw from Mike Santana before the break.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad.
You could see it. You could feel it in this room tonight. You could see it in his eyes. If I'm NXT, I'm shaking. You could feel that the reigning TNA World Champion Frankie Kazarian was a little bit shook as well before the break. More on that.
Man, yeah, that match was so bad. Wow, that was so bad.
this evening, with the winner of each going on to face each other in a singles match that'll take place here on Impact. Determine who gets a TNA Knockouts World Title shot at Final Resolution, which occurs 2 weeks from tomorrow.
And apparently that's all because Dixie Carter was a Survivor mark.
You can get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com.
That was why Johnny Fairplay was brought in the early days. Of course, at least in his case, he had experience being involved in the business. I think he was, if I remember correctly, he was an assistant for Roddy Piper. Like, he actually worked directly for Roddy Piper. And I think he was, let me double check. Oh, finally get to see some Rosemary.
Plenty of respect shown by the fans here at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. Now we know the upcoming future for the Knockouts World Champion, Kalani Jordan, this coming Tuesday. NXT Gold Rush continues on the CW. It'll be Kalani Jordan defending the Knockouts World Championship against Jordan Grace and TNA's own Laying Lee.
Okay, so I can't see anywhere if he was ever trained, but he was, involved with wrestling before he did Survivor. So
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indy
Anyone extreme this weekend turning point, which you can relive anytime on demand on TNA Plus. She defeated Danny Luna in a brutal no disqualification match.
give it to Rosemary, pal. I'm hoping Rosemary goes over in this.
Between these two, you are right. They took it to another level at turning point. Hell, that might just explode and reignite here again. Looks could kill. Luna says, right out of the gate. Luna takes down Hartwell. Now Grace into the cover on Rosemary. We're going to set quite the pace here in this first of two four-way matchups. Four-way matchup, but one fall to a finish. It can happen absolutely any time. I love part of this four-way matchup could become a potential future #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship. The young knockout from Belfast, Northern Ireland, has so much potential. TNA has always had such a great history of strong international talent. This match in and of itself is a great example of that. England, Ireland, Australia, all represented here, fighting for an opportunity at the Knockouts World title. And technically Canada. That's right now, Danny Luna trying to grab a hold of Grace. First to gain a pinfall or submission in the ring is the winner. There are no countouts and no disqualifications.
Why is not one American in this ring? Forgot about that.
National borders, but hey, you learn something new every day. Transitive properties. Danny Luna now eliminated from the equation just before Hartwell could get her hands on her again. I mentioned this is the first of two four-way matchups we'll see tonight.
Yeah, dude, for real.
We'll move on to a singles matchup in 2 weeks on Impact.
Fucking Finley and Sheamus opened the floodgates.
Knockouts World Championship and final resolution. Hartwell wanted Hurts donut there for a second. Counter though, that's the chaos of these four-way matches. Now Hartwell in control right now. Oh, there's a body slams and Hartwell's feeling it. Anytime we saw it on that night at Turning Point.
Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Happy Thursday. Whoop, whoop.
Kind of kindest, most easily approachable people we've known in this business, backstage and otherwise, but she brought out a whole other
Dude,
side.
we had an
That's
awesome
continuing here.
Santana promo to open the show.
Hartwell trying to isolate Grace now. The other four-way matchup still to come this evening. Zaya Brookside against Victoria Crawford, Killer Kelly, and Joe.
Hope all's well with you. Whoop, whoop.
This evening, Matt Cardona is back in action in TNA. He'll face off against Mance Warner. They have some unfinished business in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet and Bound for Glory. Contender here, moving on. And a kick out. Meanwhile, Myron Reed of the Rascals faces John Schuyler of Order 4, and JDC wants to earn a TNA World title shot at Final Resolution if he can get past Eric Young. This match continues here on Impact.
Yo, what's up, Hassan Pop Gamer? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Yeet, yeet.
Tensions very high in this four-way matchup. The winner moving on. Myla Grace done a great job so far staying in this one, but the finish could come at any time. Could happen right here.
Cover, hook to the leg and a jerk out here.
Rosemary and Danny Luna temporarily eliminated from the equation, which is a good strategy if you're on your own in this one.
Her time here in TNA wrestling, how do you compartmentalize
Ooh, nice.
situations like this as an athlete?
I mean, you
Hope
just
it's tasty, pal. Whoop, whoop.
It's all about rising to these occasions. TNA as a part of a
Cover, to advance and a kick out.
as part of a tag team with Harley Hudson, who's out here supporting Myla, but you got to switch on a dime. You got to think all about singles. You got to think about yourself, and that's a different gear. That's a different kind of gas tank.
Inside the ring, Hartwell trying to set up for a suplex. Grace resists.
Meanwhile, Hartwell, who's still trying to recover from that heartbreak at Bound for Glory. Family coming from across the globe.
Oh, look at this, opposite sides of the ring. Luna and Rosemary taking control of this fight.
You have to wonder if maybe they were literally lying in wait, waiting for that opportunity.
Luna just thrashed Grace on the other side. Meanwhile, Rosemary has a hold of Hartwell.
Danny Luna has been on another level, been on an absolute tear as of late. Easy now. Rosemary, you get it. Be careful.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. The decision has to happen inside the ring. Right now, Luna's in control in the ring of Myla Grace.
And again, the decision has to happen in the ring. So it's an advantage for Danny Luna right now, who's in control.
About that green mist.
Talk about things happening that could happen at any time. That mist has surprised a lot of knockouts over the last several months.
There are no disqualifications in this.
Whoop, whoop.
Important to remember.
Whoa. Never count out the Demon Assassin.
Rosemary's on another level in this four-way match.
It's just nice to see Rosemary again on TV. Where she should have been. Why was she not involved in the knockout title picture?
Split in two. Huge opportunity for whoever can win this one. Oh, I told you! Rosemary's fighting.
So we got a hard commercial break in the middle of the match. Damn.
Cavs got the brunt of it. The full weight of Christian Cage landed on him, and he had that ladder secured, like you said. And that shows you how strong those are. That is the metal ladders, and I mean
didn't even bend. And he
Dude, that was such a fun era, TNA.
Kev has got to be absolutely devastated. You can see him grabbing, clutching, ribs to be broken after something like that.
A weary Christian Cage, however.
Like 05, like 05 to 010.
Christian making his way up the ladder. He's got his fingers
End of 05 to the early 010. That was actually, I thought that was a fun period for TNA.
Christian likes how his feet get tossed off the ladder, land on your feet, come right back, and then drop your opponent in a clothesline.
Well, he saw it coming, and he realized it was going to happen. There was nowhere for him to go. And he just let him do it. He let him take
Oh,
it out,
damn.
push it over, and like you said,
His eye got all busted.
what a move by Kev! And they spun him around. Face first into the ladder. He's caught. Looks like his arms are stuck.
The already bloody lip, the bloody eye, the bloody face of Christian Cage has to even take more damage when he just got shot right off into the ladder, and now
He went to the well one time too often, and you almost could sense that Christian Cage was waiting for it. And when he came in, he just flung that ladder right ahead. This just shows you how dangerous of a match this is, and that they're willing to go through it to get a title shot.
That's the key.
How important the TNA location can be.
it shows you how dangerous it is, and it shows you at the same time how important this match is to these two competitors with that World Championship shot hanging in the balance. Kaz in trouble, obviously. Catapult move on the way. Look out for the ladder. God.
Nowhere for him to go. Nowhere.
Yeah, it's like right now it's only serving for a visual. Oh, there it went.
Tonight, TNA Impact comes to you from full
That,
circle
oh my,
Orlando, Florida.
that stuff was tremendous. Oh my fuck, that was tremendous.
The winners of both those bouts will move on to a singles
Some of the best stuff that never got to get seen because it was the weekly pay-per-views. But that shit was funny. Oh my fuck, that was funny.
Everybody, especially the winner of this match and the winner of the next match, gonna have their eyes keenly placed on NXT Gold Rush, where the Knockouts World title will be on the line.
Yeah, he was a huge part of that. Huge part of that. I mean, Knockouts division?
Tensions renewed between Hartwell and Luna. Picking up where they left off and turning point. Wait. There's a cover. Hartwell trying to advance in a kick out. Big right hand. Hartwell and Luna. Things have devolved between these two.
Okay, I stand corrected. That was actually a lot more. That was fun. That was fun too. That was really fun. Yeah, when Abyss was in like in that cage that was underneath the stairs. New Church.
And now Grace trying to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity.
3 Live Crew. And Ron Killings on his own.
Taking down Rosemary. Might have taken herself out in the process. That leaves Hartwell and Luna.
AJ Styles, the X Division. Damn, I can keep going.
Luna and Hartwell have been destroying each other for months here in TNA.
Oh, dude, the AJ Styles Jerry Lynn feud was tremendous.
Up onto the shoulders. Luna could have been thinking on the Luna landing. No. Hartwell going for Hearthstone it. They know each other so well. Look out! Got Smitty in the middle of the ring, and everyone's down.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, back up on the outside. Rosemary and Myla Grace. What is Rosemary? Oh, what the hell?
And even the stuff that was like bad, it was like hilariously bad, like hilariously off the rails bad. Like the Dub Cup. Yeah, AJ and D'Lo, that was some good stuff.
Inside the ring, Luna and Hartwell. And then now Luna's got the steel chain wrapped around her fist. Right outside the head of Hartwell. Cover. Luna is one step closer to the Knockouts World. played one step closer to that Knockouts World title match. We will see another four-way matchup tonight to find out who will meet.
I'm with you on that. That was way better than what's going on in AEW. Way better.
Challenge for the Knockouts World Championship. Well, we know in our main event, JDC is a chance, and if he wins, he could be competing for the TNA World title.
Well, you know what to do. Pass these out. Make them believe like you believe. The cleanse is coming. And they have to know the truth. Go.
Excuse me.
That'd have been tremendous, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to get your thoughts ahead of your match tonight against JDC.
Well, I got a lot of thoughts, Gia. I got a lot of ideas rolling around in here. Let's do the math, shall we? JDC, if he wins the match tonight, he's the #1 contender. And if I win, what do I get? Pat on the back? Well, maybe I stumbled on something. Maybe I found out the truth. Maybe I showed everyone what's really going on.
For real. Whoop, whoop.
Santino is behind everything that's wrong with this company. He's a puppet. He's a corporate puppet. He's a tool. And he's trying to ruin this place. And he's trying to ruin me. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to beat JDC. I'm going to show the world the truth. And the cleanse, well, it's coming. And there's nothing that you can do about it.
Well, the crazed Eric Young ruined JDC's hopes for a TNA World title shot against Frankie Kazarian live at Final Resolution. We'll find out in our main event. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, Danny Luna won the first of 2 Knockouts 4-way matches this evening. Who will win the second and meet Luna in 2 weeks on Impact to determine the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship at Final Resolution. But coming up next, Matt Cardona is fresh off his appearance on SmackDown, but there are consequences for his altercation with Mance Warner.
Speaking of which, remember when they were during that time period when they're comparing, or when Eric Watts was the director of Authority and he was comparing Jeff Jarrett to Triple H by calling him Triple J, Jeff Jackass Jarrett? Yeah, but we be yearning for one of those now.
Angle challenges Joe to get back up to his feet and take more of a beating. Samoa Joe came so close to putting that rear naked choke.
Ha ha.
He had it fully cinched in and then Angle takes control. The 3 Germans. Oh, he's going to go there. Olympic slam, but instead the choke apart. Ankle lock. Ankle lock. This is what he beat him with. Can he beat him a second time? He's Joe gets half.
Again, Joe just didn't quite have the strength to turn it around, but then he does. Oh, man, you know, Samoa Joe was just testing it.
I think Jody Threat's Canadian.
He knew the momentum, and then he breaks the knee right up to the chin of Kurt Angle and sets him up on the top rope, and Joe can get this momentum back.
It's going to be the muscle buster that he's setting him up for.
Oh, Joe! How does he do that for a man that size?
Angle never saw it coming. Is he going to feel this muscle buster? Oh, boy, there's no doubt.
Oh, look at this! He's got it! One!
Oh, man.
Again, he's got the ankle lock!
Submission applied. Look at the positioning. Dead center, middle of the ring. The place is going nuts because they're anticipating Samoa Joe to tap out a second time. The tuck and roll works once. Can it work a second time, or can Joe come up with something else?
Look at how Angle gets to his face. Angle got to his feet. He doesn't want that to happen to him again, and now.
See, Joe said no. Joe said no.
And again, he tries it. And again, he's able to use his great weight advantage. I'm telling you, though, that's how smart Joe is. He knows that, and he uses it.
Olympic slam.
Hey, he beat Goldberg.
Here it is. Here's 1, 2.
Oh, he gets up just in time. And Angle can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Angle thought he had him pinned.
When Kurt Angle hits the Olympic slam, the 1, 2, 3 is what you've grown to expect, but Samoa Joe stays alive.
Listen to this crowd that was spitballing, and now Kurt Angle takes the strap off right there.
Whoop whoop.
At Full Sail University, learning doesn't stop in the classroom. It steps into the
I think it's
ring.
because I think probably because him and him and Jarrett go way back, and plus
Students are getting the opportunity to bring their learning.
it was because he came up from, I think he came up with the Atlanta crew, so it was easy trans. Again, they were working on a budget. Like they were working on a like really working tight on a shoestring budget.
World experience. A fast-paced world of live entertainment.
And plus, you also got Brian Urlacher to appear on the show. So I think that was kind of what they were going for. Well, once.
What I cannot figure out is how they got in. I had security specifically placed in front of every entrance.
I don't know, Dad. After Mike showed up, security must have left because the doors were wide open.
But why would they leave? They weren't guarding against Mike Santana now. They were guarding against that. You know what? I had enough of this. Too many people have suffered at the hands of NXT. Talk to Ava.
Yeah, that's
We're going to open the doors wide open.
easily one of the worst cases.
You two actually talking about fixing this NXT problem?
2 belts,
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah,
4 belts.
you guys walked in our house.
Like the only one I could think that might be worse than Eric Watts is George Goulas.
It's something to lure them in here. We got the bait.
Great idea by Jeff Hardy. Provide some incentive, and I guarantee you Mike
Daddy said sell.
on those NXT outsiders.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Steph Delander from Bucks, North Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds. Vance Warner!
Right now here in the Impact Zone, we're set for action. Warner, accompanied by his wife, Steph Delander. Warner has some unfinished business with Matt Cardona, stemming from last month at the biggest bout.
Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. This has been a pretty decent TNA Impact. Awesome Santana promo to open the show, and then we had kind of a lackluster 4-way.
Once upon a time, however, it was Matt Cardona who eliminated Warner and cost him a guaranteed TNA title shot of his.
Man, could you, man, saying that to Harley Race of all people, like it had, like, I guarantee you that was the only reason why Harley didn't beat the shit out of him, was because it's like, well, I want to keep getting booked.
We want to congratulate Matt Cardona and Nick Nemeth for their opportunities in the John Cena the last time is now tournament on Raw and SmackDown this past week. We know how special those moments were for them, and we're proud to have Nemeth and Cardona as a part. Warner blindsides Cardona. The tension's carrying over from Bound for Glory right here to Orlando. Cardona and Warner have a very
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with
in and outside
with his.
the ring, but especially
So I apologize.
and Matt Cardona once ran roughshod over this company as business.
I know, it's wow. To actually have the gall to say that to Harley Race. Wow.
History is complicated. An understatement. Vance Warner sent into the steel steps. Feel Steph Delander perhaps turning some of the old tricks of herself and Cardona back on the complete Matt Cardona. Once upon a time, Matt Cardona claimed credit for bringing Steph Delander to the global stage. Of course, she disagrees. However, now with her backing up doing what he does best. Watching her man's back.
Vance Warner, who officially became a part of TNA Wrestling.
Not sure what that means, but congrats. Whoop, whoop.
To his brand of violence. Matt Cardona knows him outside of the ring in a completely different capacity, but this is where Warner is so dangerous.
Look out! Oh! Great counter from Cardona there.
Spine buster there by Cardona, buys himself a little bit of time. An opportunity for one of these two men to potentially break out, propel themselves forward here.
Oh, nice. Whoop, whoop. Congrats, pal. Yeah, but please, no spoilers on what happened on Lunacy tonight. We will be checking that out. It's once Impact is over. Whoop, whoop. Lots of people are saying about Santana's promo because that was some good shit, pal.
Cardona looking to turn this matchup on its head. Prove it just how ready he always is.
Warner a little shook up right now. And Matt Cardona going to work in the corner. Big forearm shots. Referee Daniel Spencer warning Cardona.
Now lined up.
Oh, there's a reboot.
I've been there. It's not fun.
Hook to the inside leg. Oh, Warner gets the right shoulder up in time.
Now it's
You're not saying a whole lot, unfortunately.
looking within.
Oh, well.
What he's got to do to put the Southern Psycho away. The once upon a time deathmatch king digging into the toolbox.
And now it looks like Matt Cardona. Oh,
Nice, lab rat. Whoop, whoop. Make that money, pal.
there by Warner, and now a face plant. Off the headlock. Driver, a big knee to the head of Cardona. Cardona might be out cold. Here's the cover. Pressing the shoulders down. Cardona stays in it.
That one was nasty, but Cardona staying in his fight valiant.
Watch this one more time. Boom! Warner gets all of his knee to the side of the head. What a credit to Matt Cardona for staying in this.
But now Vance Warner got to figure out what he's got to do. Marcus Mortar's over toward. Oh, there you go.
Step to Lander introducing a steel chair. The referee trying to disarm Warner.
Wait a second.
Step to Lander's
That's not the purse.
radio silence. Cardona into the cover. Step to Lander's husband.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, cannot argue that. Not Santana. Kazarian was definitely overdue getting it, and it looks like we got a good story coming out of it, too.
Here is your winner, Vance.
Yeah, Vance Warner did kind of need a win. He kind of needed the win.
Like it or not, the tricks of Delander and Warner paying off big time here on Impact.
Warner looking to make 2026 his year in TNA.
And Matt Cardona paying the price for exactly that.
Well, right now it's time for the TNA.
Give me gimmick injury report, pal.
BioFlex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. The shocking attack last week by multiple NXT wrestlers live on Impact. We understand that now former TNA World Champion Mike Santana has sustained a partially torn UCL and a hyperextended elbow. Santana's injury was re-aggravated at Turning Point, and our medical staff is closely monitoring his status moving forward. Elijah's comeback was nearly complete, but his recovery suffered a major setback.
when Mustafa Ali smashed Elijah's own guitar into his surgically repaired left arm last week on Impact. Elijah is not medically cleared for competition at this time. The NXT Outsiders have left a trail of damage, with multiple TNA stars now dealing with injuries and feeling the effects. All TNA wrestlers are being monitored. This TNA injury report is presented by BioFlex.
Came into our world and threw the first punch. And we flipped the script and now we're the bad guys? No. We're just doing the same thing that you did, but only better.
Last time we had static, we checked in your city and deaded that issue. Y'all got a problem with just strolling the all city thinking things are sweet? That ain't gonna slide. That's what gets me tight. And everybody said, oh, you should be thankful for your opportunity. Matter of fact, we're not. We're done waiting for opportunities, and starting now, we're taking it just because we can. Hey, Nick Nemeth, how's that neck feeling? I haven't seen him around here lately, have I?
Where you at? Hey, Mike, if you're listening, how's that arm feeling, huh? Unlike you, I'm a real wrestler. I know how to lock in a proper shoe hold. That's right.
That's right. Turning Point was our turning point. I settled for second place for years, and my wallet is lighter because of it. Everybody in that ring had it coming. Whoa, Santino? You weren't supposed to be a part of it. But my hands are clean.
Just to be clear, I know everybody thinks that Robert Stone's the guy behind this, but I'm not. I've already conquered this place. These guys, they just know where the brains are at.
We are going to shatter
TNA into a million. So much so that all the King's horses and all the King's men couldn't put TNA back together again.
It's done. It's done.
We'll see if the plan
Whoop, whoop.
with these NXT.
I'm hungry.
Night and meet Luna in 2 weeks here on Impact.
Yay.
So this is awesome.
Awesome, delicious pizza, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, who's going to get to their feet first? That's the question. And whoever it is, they might get the advantage.
Oh, this one's a lockdown classic. Jeff Hardy's Kurt Angle 2012.
To answer your question, it's Hardy to a knee, first to his feet.
Hardy's going to leave here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ankle lock. Fight.
Pulled back in, not able to escape the cage through the door. Ankle lock is turned around, switched out. It's Hardy with the ankle lock. Gonna try and beat Kurt with his own patented submission move.
Get your legs in. Jeff, can you just grapevine his leg and go get him?
Referee Hebner right in the face of Kurt Angle. He's got his hand up. Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? Who better than Angle to know the counter? Clothesline misses. Hardy twist up.
There it is. Kurt again. He grabbed at that leg before that twist of fate. That slowed him down.
Hardy not going to go for the pin attempt off the twist of fate. I thought he might go for the cover there.
Get me Brian Adams, pal. Oh, shit, wait. My bad.
Got other things in mind as he heads to the corner.
Get me Horace Hogan, pal.
Gonna
camera angle.
Insane. He's not satisfied. Not going for a pin again. High risk again. Second time. Here's the pin. Here's two. No! Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. What does he have to do?
You got me, man.
Twist the bait. Back-to-back swanton. And not enough to put Kurt Angle away.
Both men leaving it all in this ring, man.
We're going to Saudi Arabia, pal.
I say I'm always ready. Obviously not tonight, huh? Steph, you know me better than anyone in the world. And you told Mance everything that you know about me, but not everything about the complete Matt Cardona. Mance, I thought you were family. I thought you were like my brother. Apparently not. Apparently, this business doesn't care about Bond. It cares about who's getting to the top. I know you do too, but you got to get through me. El Paso.
Oh, damn.
Street fight. Me and you. Bring Steph. It doesn't matter because there's one thing you may have forgot about me, Mance. Not
Yes,
only am
that's-
I always ready, but I'm the death match king.
Competing against JCW and TNA. Wow.
Kings, one-on-one in El Paso and final resolution. Let's do it.
Give me John Schuyler, pal.
Introducing first, representing Order 4.
Whoop, whoop.
That said, it was a beautiful moment, a huge win, and a dream come true for all four of the Rascals. But Tom, you remind them a little
Whoop,
wary
whoop.
of what Order 4 could be up to. Reed and Schuyler both out here alone. That's uncommon, I'll put it that way. Both didn't have a chance to stand tall for their
All right, since we are now an hour through Impact.
their fortune, their army. Oh, this one's starting off quick. Which is
Cool, sounds good, Dan, and thank you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
kick right to the head there by Reed. I still can't
All right, and since we are about an hour of the way through, it's time to pop the 100 milligram gummy, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Victory Road back in September. He's had a hell of a burst onto the scene in 2023
Hang on.
here. Face first into the middle turnbuckle and a side Russian leg sweep there by Schuyler.
Oh, shit. All right, this might actually take a minute.
For the moment has the number of Myron Reed. Great action here at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. Still to come.
That's how big this thing is.
Resolution on our calendar 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on TNA.
All right, this might take me a minute. One sec.
out. I've seen
Ah, there we go.
Skyler and his tag team partner Jason Hotch on social media gloating, quote, "We beat the Hardys because Order 4, Ali, and the Great Hands did defeat the team of Cedric Alexander and the TNA World Tag Team Champions."
It'll be fun when that kicks in, boys. Whoop, whoop.
It was Ali who got the pin on Cedric Alexander.
Potato. I mean, it's Order 4 beating the Hardys and Cedric. I mean, they beat the Hardys. There is no lie.
Technicality. Oh, move right to the face there by Reed.
Myron Reed may have opened up a wide door here with Skyler.
Skyler making sure Reed can't build any offense. Reed out. Oh, that drop right to the back of the neck.
Beautifully done there. Reed heading to the high red district. Great counter there by Skyler.
Up for the super kick. Skyler could not evade that insecurity right to the back of the head.
You have to wonder if Skyler can't get the job done here. What is Mustafa Ali going to have to say about it? Actions have consequences.
Over the top. Oh, the lung blower. Double knees right to the chest.
Skyler wobbly on his feet.
Oh, dumping Skyler off of the rebound.
Is it enough?
Trying to hook that leg, and that bought some time for Skyler.
Man, it would suck having a dead weight lift John Skyler.
Put a little distance between himself and Myron Reed. This is smart.
Much needed breathing room, but he might have made himself a target. Reed likes to
Oh,
fly.
I could have been thinking about flame on that cutter to the outside, but Skyler got him with a slingshot spear. Reed able to kick out. You can see Reed measuring Skyler for flame on.
Perfectly placed, though, by Skyler. Well scouted. It's Skyler's opportunity to put Reed away. What's it going to take? Can he do Ali and his company proud?
Stunner! Stun millionaire! Wait a minute. I understand this.
JCW.
What the hell is going on? Raymond, it looks like the Rascals have been taken out by Special Agent Zero. That's touches steals. Order 4's taking out the Rascals.
I mean, should we be
Yep, show don't tell.
Ali always has
All you had to do is get a shot of the Rascals just laying on the ground.
But now it's up to Skyler here.
Agent Zero standing over him. Jacket draped over his arms and adjusting his tie.
Meanwhile, Reed's out of, he has no idea what's going on backstage. And maybe that's for the best.
Now Reed was once again trying to set up for flame on. Skyler took a walk.
Ooh! That dive was a little short.
Reed found his man.
That could have went really bad.
What's Myron Reed looking at? Oh, wait a second.
That's Jason Hotch of Order 4, Skyler's tag team partner.
Considering they've already taken out the Rascals, no backup waiting for Reed.
Reed doesn't know that they've been taken out. There is Hotch to help Skyler. Grabbing a hold of the rope. Skyler steals this one.
Here is your winner, John Skyler.
Tag teamwork makes the dream work, but it opens up a nightmare. Goes between what the attack backstage and what just happened right there to Myron Reed.
Order 4 was suspicious by their absence, and now Reed is going to have to discover what happened to his brothers.
Slater heads up top once again. Turn 450.
Slater puts away Swan.
Here is your winner, and still the TNA X Division Champion, Leon Spring.
20 years now, bro.
You should know better than that.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. That kid's got it. He beat me straight up, and that was just nothing but a little bit of sportsmanship, cuz.
Why are you talking to me about sportsmanship like I didn't play in the NFL? I don't care about sportsmanship. I care about success. I was successful at Turning Point when I dominated BDE. And what did you do? You were supposed to come back with the X Division title, and instead you came back with an L from a flippy little kid from London, yeah, who thinks he's the future. He's not. I'm the future of this business, and you should know that.
You talking about the future, bro. You old as hell talking about the future. If you got something to say, you can take the glasses off, big man, and say it to my face.
That's 5 belts.
Well, I would say it to your face, but it looks like you have a little bit of a first-class property around your neck.
Property, yeah. Well, me and your boy Swanee just tore it up at Turning Point, and I got big respect for Rich Homie Swan, but you, I don't know about all that, big man.
You know what's funny? I know you weren't alive in the 90s, but in the 90s, when children didn't have respect, we beat it into them.
Why didn't you try me then? Why don't you try me?
Oh,
You want to talk money, get funny and that. Oh, why didn't you try me?
How about your chill?
Relax, Swan, man. Why do you try me then, big man? You want to talk?
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm digging
You
this.
just might get it.
I just might get it, yeah? Well, you know what? I'll chat to Santino right now and make sure I get what I'm looking for. You get me?
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, and I'm going to show you how this is done. Come on.
Bro, Swan. Money. Talk about the future. Bro, you're like 37. What are you talking about?
Will Santino sign off on a super
Dude, Slater's been getting gradually better with his promos. Like, he's becoming a lot more comfortable and natural, letting more of his more of his personality come out.
Santino has granted JDC the opportunity that if he beats
Good stuff.
for the TNA World Championship at Final Resolution. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, Danny Luna won the first of 2 knockouts 4-way matches. Who will win this second 4-way and face Luna in 2 weeks on Impact to determine the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Title live at Final Resolution? We'll find out.
Oh, another women's 4-way. These are always rough. Whoop, whoop.
The case with Samoa Joe as the special enforcer.
Well, look at him. You know he's hoping somebody tries to pull something. Samoa Joe's the kind of person that he don't want to just sit there and watch it. He wants somebody to try something underhanded so that he can go in there and do some enforcing, if you know what I mean.
From the middle rope, here comes Christian Cage and Angle catches unceremoniously just drops him right down to the mat. As Christian gets back up to his feet, Kurt charges into him. That time he did outsmart the champ.
Well, he's just got such ring awareness. He realized where that ring post was, and he realized that Kurt Angle was coming like a freight train. He used that momentum. Kurt Angle crashed that shoulder. Look at it. He's up top. He's on top of the ropes. What's he gonna do? Wow, he comes down and what impact. What impact on the champion.
That was quick. Damn. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Christian Cage, but I think the challenger realizes that if he's going to be successful against someone like a Kurt Angle in this title match, as we take another look at Christian going airborne and then crashing down with all of his weight onto the champion, Kurt Angle. I think he realizes if he's going to win the title, he's going to have to pull a lot of the tricks out of the bag, not be afraid to go high risk, and he hopes it will be high reward.
Oh, he is, though. He's one of those that he understands the opportunity is there. So many people miss an opportunity. Christian Cage wants it. If the door opens, he'll run right
All right, well, we're at a hard commercial break doing replays. I'm going to step outside for the smoky toky. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Because here, greatness. It's earned.
I know that I'm going to raise the bar higher and higher and higher every time I get the chance.
At Bound for Glory, history wasn't just.
So far we are missing the Knockouts title and the Knockouts tag titles.
It was redefined. Boston rose up. Here we go! This wasn't just a crown. It was a state. It was more than a night of battles.
Balling out and then just looking at them in pain and hurt and just thinking about how much longer we got, which is the unknown.
It was a celebration.
I am eternally grateful.
I got some positive news on that front.
It's a family.
I ate that thing about 15 minutes ago. It should. I'm hoping it kicks in right around when we start Lunacy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.
And now we have. You can't pass the curtain. So let's go to contestant number 1, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. Sir.
So now we're doing a dating game knockoff of trying to find Mr. Elegance.
How you doing today?
I know that. He's disqualified. He broke all the rules.
Okay, let's keep this rolling, shall we? Now, we're going to go to contestant number 2, who sent this video in, and jeez, look at that salmon suit. All right, sir, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Jamie Stanley.
Jamie Stanley. Hey, that suit, my friend, it's just not working. The only person who get away with a salmon suit is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. So you know what? Hit the bricks. You got to go. Thanks for coming.
Wonder what he looks like.
Number 2, he's gone. Let's go. The contestant number 3. Come on in here, sir. What is your name?
Alejandro.
All right, Alejandro. Who has a question? Miss, yes.
I just have a couple quick questions I wrote down. So which endogenous androgen serves as the structural template for most anabolic androgenic steroids?
Steroids. You heard that? Steroids. What's the answer to that?
English?
What? You don't know the answer?
I don't think he knows the answer.
Oh, come on, every bodybuilder knows the answer.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know the answer.
That would be such a great cameo.
Any final comments?
It's short, beautiful, and everyone knows great things come in small packages. Maggie, you're tall, thin, there's something about them redheads. Mamacitas. Ash, baby, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're perfect. You're the embodiment of what a knockout should be.
Tell me something, Ego.
Look, I really need this job. I need to walk you guys out. This is going to change my life. Please, if you find it in your heart, it'd mean the world to me.
Aww.
Did you hear that? You're a loser, buddy. So you know what? Hit the bricks and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Swerve, bro.
I'll call you.
I really think I made a connection today. I think I love him.
And that wraps up this edition of the Search for Mr. Elegance.
He'd get a kick out. I think he'd get. Yeah, I'm with you. I think he'd get a kick out of this.
TNA Knockout World Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Tessa Blanchard. From neck to beach, Florida, Victoria Crawford.
As we saw earlier on tonight, the first of these two four-way matchups. Danny Luna took advantage of the no disqualification situation. Used the steel chain to crack Indy Hartwell and pick up the win and advance. So the winner of this match will be Luna, the 2-1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship and final resolution.
Judy.
I know we got to see Brett versus Luna recently on Open Fight Night here on Impact, but there's a possibility we see Luna versus Brett to determine the #1 contender to the Knockouts World title.
No reaction.
Reunited and a rivalry renewed potentially. This year, could she get another one?
And Killer Kelly back. You know, I know I'm not 100% sure what the status of the relationship is, like what the official, like actual legal status of their relationship is. But her and Myron Reed are together. They have a son together. Congrats to the family. Whoop whoop.
And to watch.tnawrestling.com to subscribe.
All right, they are engaged.
Brookside has a long history with Danny Luna. this coming Tuesday on the CW as a part of NXT Gold Rush. Xia Brookside's tag team partner from within the Angel Warriors, Laying Lee, will have a shot at the Knockout World Championship as herself and the TNA legend Jordan Grace will challenge Kalani Jordan for the title in a triple threat match. That's this coming Tuesday at NXT Gold Rush. You talked about potentially seeing Jody. Has to happen in the ring, so control of the squared circle is paramount. Jody Threat welcoming the challenge, the competition from Xia Brookside here in the ring. Like we saw earlier on tonight, the other Knockouts four-way matchup, a lot of international flair. Hold on a second. Jody Threat was looking for pop, shove it. Xia Brookside trying to avoid, ducks the clothesline. Now Xia Brookside going for the head scissors takedown. Jody Threat just too strong. Jody Threat has gotten herself into some of the best shape of her life. Stronger than ever. Kelly gets a hold of Threat, opposite side of the ring, and close by there, you saw Victoria Crawford tangle with Xia Brookside. Tessa Blanchard trying to point out the opportunity. Outside the ring, Xia Brookside looking to take control of Crawford. Double knees, the broken wings. On the side, Russian leg sweep, cover, pressing the shoulders down and a kick out. Who will get one step closer to a Knockouts World title shot at Final Resolution?
Damn, another hard commercial break. All right, I'm going to use this opportunity to grab a couple of sodas. Be right back. Sorry about that. I got to talk with my grandfather, and yeah, my bad. Whoop, whoop. At least it's still a commercial break. Yeah, pal. All right, in about 30 minutes, they're going to be, once this goes off, they're going to take a quick little break. You know, for a little, if you need to go hit the bathroom, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, step outside, a little smoky toke, whatever it is you need to do. or maybe even get ready for Lunacy. Yeah, take a little break, and then we'll hopefully get synced up together and get going. Whoop whoop.
We are back here on TNA Impact from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. This is a four-way matchup to determine who will meet Danny Luna in 2 weeks here on Impact. The winner of that matchup becomes the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship at Final Resolution.
I cannot believe what's happening right now. I had to come over here and say something. These
Ooh, okay. I like hearing that, Dan. I like hearing that.
different level than every single one of them.
Can you tell us what happened there during the commercial break?
So I did watch that. I did watch that preview that came out and told that tonight's the night where the shit starts to hit the fan.
The tag team champions.
I understand that. You weren't medically
I
cleared to
wasn't
compete that
medically
night.
cleared, but if I was, those championships would be around our waist, Tom.
Well, Tessa.
Look at that superior athlete.
There goes threat to the outside.
I gotta go help her. I'll be back.
Okay. Great. She'll be back.
A whirlwind of emotion going on there for Tessa Blanchard on behalf of Victoria.
Killer Kelly trying to advance at a kick out. Ray, well, this has been chaos.
This is right inside the ring, all the way over to our table. It is really hard to follow absolutely everything. Kelly, though, has a prime opportunity.
3 headbutts to the back of the head. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. First knockout to get submission in the ring. He's moving on to the singles match against Luna in 2 weeks.
This is nasty. This is effective. I mean, the match can't end like that, but it can do a hell of a lot of damage.
What exactly was that there?
Animal in this matchup. Now trying to break Killer Kelly free. He's going to apply more offense.
And the Wild Child on a roll here. Look out.
Jody Threat launching Kelly. Reminiscent of the battles once upon a time between Spitfire and MK Ultra.
And now is it enough to put Kelly
Through
away?
in France. Threat can't put away Kelly.
And Threat is non-stop here. Fighting in every direction.
Off the driver. Is he put away Brookside Kelly?
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes like you used to.
Jody Threat trying to stand back up.
Still fighting.
And now Victoria Crawford came. Down go Threat and Kelly in the corner. Kelly still got a hold of Threat's hair. No disqualifications.
Anything goes.
Oh, come on, Jody. Throw some better punches than that. You're hitting the stomach. It's safe.
Threat has been really great at avoiding collision at all times. She's really had her head on a swivel.
And now Jody Threat just flat out tackled Victoria Crawford back inside the ring. Brookside bombs. Zaya Brookside advances.
All right, so we got Zaya Brookside and Danny Luna.
Zaya Brookside now turns her eyes to NXT Gold Rush, and who will be that knockout champion?
Decent stuff. Whoop whoop.
Continues to grow in the knockouts division.
My name is Jada Stone, and my nickname is the.
Yo, what's up, Grass? You do well. What to do with you? Whoop whoop.
Passionate, athletic, resilient, and kick your. My brother actually gave me the nickname The Spark. When I was younger, he was always watching wrestling, and so that was always on the TV because we only had one TV. Every time I looked up at the TV, I always thought that I could do that one day. I was trained by Al Snow at OVW as well as Doug Basham.
Nice. Shout out to Al Snow, OVW, Doug Basham. Good shit. Okay, so she had some great training. Okay, so I expect great things out of her then. She went to the right places. Absolutely went to the right places.
Even if I wasn't the best wrestler, I had a tryout, and in that tryout, I didn't do the best. I remember feeling defeated. I remember not wanting to wrestle anymore.
Yes, I remember seeing her before in TNA too.
All of my opportunity was gone. Looking back at it now, I was 18 years old. I was 18 years old when I had my first tryout, and I started wrestling when I was 17. So I only had a year in experience. So not prepared at all. I was just a little young girl that didn't know much, that wanted to know everything that she could. Just coming into such a
This is how you do an intro to character right here. Yeah, because they just signed her. Like literally just signed her.
Just because it was a lot of things that I wasn't used to. I had to mature, and I wasn't mature at all.
Here is your winner, Mila Moore.
When I saw Tommy, Jazz, and Carlos after I just lost, I remember thinking again, like, Jada, you messed up this opportunity once again. Because every time when I came to TNA, I always felt like I was so close, but yet so far away. And I just felt like this was another letdown. But then when he said, sometimes even though you lose, you win, I knew that I did something right. And my life changed instantly after that. I actually got to talk to Bailey. She is the reason I'm here today. And Bailey congratulated me on getting signed. And to me, that meant everything to me. As the latest TNA knockout, I'm going to work very hard to earn the fans' respect. And I'm going to work even harder to earn the knockouts division respect. I just plan to climb my way up to the top of the knockouts.
Dude, like this feels real, pal.
I'm sure everybody why I call myself the Spark.
Pretty sure this is real. No, good stuff. Good stuff.
Eric Young was to reveal what he believes to be the truth here at TNA and tear down Santino's plans. Meanwhile, JDC is closing in on his retirement at Genesis. However, if he beats Eric Young versus Santino Marella, JDC will challenge Frankie Kazarian for the
I think this is the main event. Unless I'm guessing we might get a NXT run-in. Dude, that was good stuff.
Shot up into the roof. Oh! Again! See that contact made with the referee's head that time.
Look at this. Earl Hebner is down.
He's knocked out.
Everything.
He's going for the mouth.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it. Hit him.
He rolls him over, but there's no referee. Wait a minute. Coming in, that's Slick Johnson. Oh,
Man, this is actually the very first TNA pay-per-view I ever watched. Against All Odds 2006.
Demanding to find out who's going to be the referee for this match. And with referee Earl Hebner knocked out, unconscious, he comes down to employ the count.
You can see it was so close. Christian Cage realizes it. He's got to be glad, though, that there is a referee out there now.
And Christian making the motion that the NWA World's Heavyweight title belt, it could be around his waist. It's just a 3 count or a submission away.
Catches him with the knee, and now he's going to try to set him up for the...
He was going to try and beat Jarrett with his own move. He was going for the stroke, and Jarrett caught him with a low blow.
That's a high risk.
He's going to disqualify him.
He gets down the referee.
I think Johnson was going to disqualify Jarrett.
Oh, man, he wasn't going to take it. Now he's looking up, and he's yelled for her.
He's motioned to Gail Kim. She's picked up. What has she got?
She's got the chair. Oh, wait a minute. With all the referees down, they don't see this. Christian Cage, though, goes at it, and he kicks it right into the head.
Missile drop Jarrett right into the steel chair. And then the chair goes right into the face of Jarrett.
He got it, but there's no referee.
You can hear him counting the impact. They're at 7. They're at 8. Crispy Cage has out the door, and he's chasing Gail Kim around the ring.
He's had it. He knows what he's done. Wait a minute, he's got her.
That's one way to take care of this repeated interference.
He's had enough of this. Is he going to set her up?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he crushes him with it. No. Guitar shot by Jarrett. No. Look at Gail Kim. Clear up the evidence. Look at her clean that evidence out of the ring.
And putting it underneath the ring. Jarrett's got it. He's waiting again though the referee.
Nobody there to make the count.
Here he comes.
Yeah, that match was something else. I remember watching that live.
Ladies and gentlemen, after going back and forth with Ava, we have confirmed some matches for Final Resolution, El Paso, Texas, December 5th. It's going to be Mike Santana versus Charlie Dumpster. The TNA World Tag Team titles are on the line when the Hard Boys face Tyson and Shrek. The TNA International title, it'll be Steve McLean versus Styx. Next week, however, we're opening our doors to NXT.
Wow, so 3 TNA titles on the line against NXT talent.
Versus Brooks Johnson. We're going to see that son of my gun, Robert Stone, versus Mike Santana. And there will be an 8-man tag match featuring Leslie King, Styx, Tyson and Shrek versus the Hard Boys, Celtic Alexander, and Steve McLean.
It's a bold move by the director of
Okay, at least they're built. At least they got an idea of somewhere they're going to and building to it.
might as well embrace the fight. Well, we are moments away from our main event, but first we want to look ahead to what's Resolution 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus in El Paso, Texas. As of now, Kalani Jordan is scheduled to defend the TNA Knockouts World Championship against the winner of Danny Luna or Zaya Brookside. That'll be determined in 2 weeks on Impact. And remember, Jordan has a defense against Lang Lee and Jordan Grace this coming Tuesday at NXT Gold Rush. Also confirmed for Final Resolution, Leon Slater will defend his X Division Championship against AJ Francis of First Class. And Matt Cardona's wish has been granted. It'll be Cardona versus Mance Warner in a street fight live in El Paso, Texas at Final Resolution. You can get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com.
Oh wait, so are they off next week?
We are about to be graced by the presence of the King and the TNA World Champion.
Please welcome your TNA World Champion.
So I would have thought they'd have like a Thanksgiving show in the can.
The brand new TNA World Champion who was pinned by Mike Santana at Turning Point last week. We can relive it.
They could have taped 2 episodes. I think they, or did I don't. Or they only taped 1 episode on Saturday or on Sunday after on Saturday after Final Resolution. Sorry, or Turning Point. I'm tripping. I'm getting everything all fucked up. Yeah, this could be the first sign of them starting to kick in. Whoop, whoop.
In this matchup, he doesn't receive a TNA World Title shot. Doesn't deserve one.
Yeah, that's a very good question. You re-signed him. Why aren't you doing it for apparently a lot of money for what we're hearing? So why aren't you using him and getting a return on that investment?
And his opponents, accompanied by the system from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 230 pounds, JDC.
Final resolution 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus in El Paso, Texas. JDC has already stated that.
We're just handing him out to anybody?
I do have to question, considering JDC has already said he's done in January. Meanwhile,
Oh, they'd be so over in AAA. So over in AAA.
Look, he thinks he's going to ride off into the sunset and potentially with a world title. Eric Young's a nut.
we know that.
He's been crazy for a long time.
Well, I think JDC is retiring for real because he just got married. But then again, it could this is wrestling, could turn into an angle. So we'll see how it plays out. But it does, at least at the moment, seem like a real thing.
Can you beat a head?
Right now,
Tom, I got a question for you.
Okay, I love it.
Is it just so much easier coming to work knowing I'm the world champion, knowing that we're finally headed in the right direction? Is there more pep in your step?
That's incredible. You know what? At least I had a sense of relief knowing that a turning point when you were getting your butt kicked by NXT stars, that we could at least potentially check it off that you had anything to do with those NXT stars invading TNA last week.
Absolutely not. I said look, I despise those guys as much as the next guy.
Yes.
And I would.
That would be the perfect place to bring it back. You have you close up some other business too. Remember the angle with JDC as the lieutenant, director of authority, who tried to who stabbed Santino in the back and tried to usurp power. He tries to make things right with him by being like, "Hey, I'll investigate this and figure out who's behind it. I know someone I can call who can help."
Curtis out here letting our world champion know just how confident he is in this matchup for a shot at that world title.
Oh, I see that. Stay away from Damon's drinks, you idiot.
Oh, it's about to fall in the lap of the champ. Careful.
Hey, EY, give me a shit. Yeah.
But be careful this one.
What you thinking
Getting
of?
real.
Yeah. You better focus. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Classic T-dancer.
Frankie,
Classic.
maybe Tracy would prefer that.
this. At least there's one Hall of Famer in the family.
Tom, do they tell you to be this annoying, or does it just come
Tom,
naturally?
cover here. Secure a TNA World
Yep,
title shot at
exactly.
No idea.
I don't know. You know, I'm going to talk to Carlos about getting you.
Exactly, Lab Rat. Spot on.
Week in and week out. My goodness.
And we all have our crosses to bear.
Oh, that's delicious pizza.
Your self-esteem is just at an all-time low. I love it.
Arm drag there by JDC, who's focused on securing a TNA World title shot at Final Resolution Friday, December 5th, live in El Paso, Texas. So, Frankie, we'll have to see if you're just the one-hit wonder as champion. Will you lose it in your first defense?
Absolutely not.
Oh, nice job there by Curtis, trapping the arm, trying to put away Young here in a kick out.
You were happy for me, Tom. Be honest. You were happy for me.
Frankie, I will say this. For all the pleasant social media, for legends and Hall of Famers alike, I will say this. You absolutely deserve it. Your resume in this company and beyond is without question. However, it is without question that you are the biggest scumbag and POS that this company has ever seen. I mean,
Tom, how you really feel, Tom? Damn.
where is it coming from? Like, 2 years, I get everything about you. You betrayed people like Eric Young and countless others along the way. You are selfish, and all you care about is yourself.
Oh, you mean in the last 2 years that were, by the way, the 2 most successful years in the history of this company? Those 2 years that I led the charge?
Whoa, whoa.
Is that the years in question?
Look out. Suplex there by JDC. Look, King, he's right about one thing. You are a POS. That's a point of sale. You sell tickets. You champion. Move.
Okay, I like how Ray all turned that around and said, yes, you are a POS, a point of sale. That was clever. That was clever.
Who's going to be the next to at least have the opportunity to face the living legend, the King himself. JDC realizing just how difficult and how Eric Young is.
And oh shit, yeah, now it's starting to ramp. Now that edible's starting to ramp up a little bit.
Whatever it takes against Samoa Joe. Full speed into the corner. Joe was waiting for him. And this is where Samoa Joe needs to capitalize on his offensive arsenal. He needs to go for the cover. He needs to try and get the win after a devastating move like that. But then we're going to go choke once again. Third time in this matchup. Joe's not for the submission win with that rear naked choke.
Man, there's so much money in that TNA library, though.
And scissors the body. Doubly effective. And look at the ring positioning here for Samoa Joe.
Because, like, large chunks of major names' careers happened in TNA. Like, we got Sting. He's there for, made a few appearances in 03. Signed on full-time at the end of 05. Basically, so technically kind of 06. Yeah, pretty much, Lab Rat. I mean, there's even some about a year of Cody footage. How about CM Punk's time there? How about Mickey James's time there? How about Drew McIntyre's time there? How about LA Knight's time there? Yeah, AEW too. Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. Mike Bailey, Josh Alexander. For real, they did. And even like legends and were they there? I told him I must have missed that. That must have been when I was not watching. I know Hector Garza was there for a bit, and they're planning on actually pushing him as a big time star. Potential main event guy, but then that whole legal issue he ran into. Again, at least that's how I remember Jeff Jarrett explaining it on My World.
Here at TNA. We are joined on commentary by the reigning TNA World Champion Frankie Kazarian. Now, it feels so good to say that, doesn't it? The stakes of this matchup are if JD
Oh yeah, and plus Penta, Phoenix.
Challenge you for the championship at Final Resolution 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus in El Paso. You know, it's pitiful. I'll say JDC, he has worked so incredibly.
Oh yeah, and also don't forget about Okada on TNA.
He's just a gimmick guy. No. JDC can get it done.
Gone a long way.
Okay, gotcha.
A couple of years here in TNA, give him that credit. We've had a couple of outstanding matches from him, and here on what he is determined is the tail end of his in-ring career. We'll see what he's made of.
Cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out. And you know what? I commend this. And Matt, you can relate because you're a pro wrestler. Tom, you're not. True. You're not.
Yeah, Young Bucks.
Other than idiot. But
that was where I first saw the character work they did there. I thought was great. That's where I was like, okay, I don't like the in-ring stuff, but when they're actually doing character and gimmick stuff, they're entertaining. Get me Generation Me, pal.
Opportunity. He can call his shot for a TNA title match with choosing anytime, anywhere. I'm not worried about any man, but I'm very aware of Nick and the fact that he has the Call Your Shot trophy. Right now, JDC, side Russian leg sweep against Eric Young.
Early turn this matchup around. Huge window of opportunity. There he goes.
Covered to earn a title shot at Final Resolution and a kick out. That particular move could have ended most men, but Eric Young, look at the size of that neck. Oh, now, BY was going for a pile drive. Here's the cover, pressing his shoulders down and a kick out. Oh, look at that. Spinning heel kick.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy where the time goes.
Yeah, a little pep in his step. Cover, kick out there by Young. Young, who believes the world is out to get him, Ray Walt, does not have a chance to earn a title shot per Santino Marella in this match.
Even accusing Santino Marella of being the reason that these NXT outsiders came in here and caused so much chaos.
You know, part of his plans, he wants you gone, Tom. So I know that for a fact. Yeah. But I'm privy to certain information, and he wants you gone. I'll take up for you. Don't worry. Yeah. Thanks, Frankie. Yeah. Hey, you're good at your job, man.
Oh, wait a minute. He was biting JDC. Referee is letting this one go. We want a number one contender. Beautiful elbow drop.
Vintage EY. Running his elbow drop in the game, but a kick out by JDC. Would have
great match it's been.
The cleanse is coming, pal.
Careful, Frank Gastineau, our referee. We've seen Eric Young.
Okay, this edible starting to hit. Now it's starting to hit. Now it's starting to hit.
What happened? My monitor went out.
Oh, we'll see. Is this going to get it done?
There you go, good. Nice try, Jim. Young. Oh, can't put away Curtis.
I thought that was it, guys. I thought that was it.
I think a lot of people thought that was it.
Can you still punch Frank in the face?
Young trying to ruin Curtis's opportunity for a TNA World title shot.
I caught referee Frank rifling through the boys' bags last week.
Ultimate sin.
Yeah.
Could sense the frustration from Eric Young.
Whoop, whoop.
How to put away JDC.
Don't worry, don't you worry. Eric Young has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Savvy.
But sometimes it's the simplest thing.
Exactly. A live round.
Dango is responding in kind here.
Whoop, whoop, nice.
How talented JDC is, Ray. You remember just a few years ago how he pushed Josh Alexander, who holds the record for the longest TNA World title reign of all time, to the limit.
I'll be breaking that record.
Shut up, Frankie.
I have no
Shut up, Frankie.
Hold on a second. Thinking Alabama slam, maybe? No. Young on the top turnbuckle.
He's got higher ambitions for the world-class maniac.
These are two big men to be up there that high. This cannot end well.
It's a dangerous, a precarious position to be in.
Two veterans putting it all on the line. JDC trying to get a TNA World title shot at Final Resolution. Oh, dangerous situation.
Ooh.
Goes down to the apron.
He was able to stop up JDC though before he got out of there.
That looked like they knew a botch was coming, so they saved before it turned into a botch and made it into something, which is what workers like which seasoned vets like Eric Young and JDC would do.
Eric Young doesn't even like you. He hates you.
Very true. But right now, he's got his eyes squarely on JDC. And what?
Yeah, pile driver.
Right
Pile drive him up there. Yes.
Whoa. Down goes Young. Down goes Young. JDC.
And I forgot they would have had to tape 2 episodes of Impact, because even if they didn't do a Thanksgiving one, they would have done one for the they had to do a go-home show for a final resolution. And here's the cleanse, pal, and it looks like JDC is the #1 contender. Whoop, whoop. In a way, I think you might get your wish. Not a new one, but more of like replays of ones we've already seen, which is unless they did like an off-scene shoot somewhere at some other time. All right, and that is it for TNA Impact. Gonna take a quick little break here so we get ready for the JCW Lunacy replay watch along. Whoop whoop. Yeah, not like we haven't seen enough of those already. All right, get an ad skip here.
When I got out, I knew that I wanted to go back.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick little break. Just in case you don't know where it's at, Psychopathic Records. It is the latest episode of JCW Lunacy, episode 58. I'm gonna go take a quick pee break. I'll be right back, and once I get back, we'll go ahead and get her started, pal. Whoop whoop. All right, and back. Whoop, whoop. All right. Everything's loaded up. Our countdown is 3, 2, 1, play. Hit and play on play. So let's go ahead and get it going. Whoop, whoop. Hang on 1 sec before I get the countdown going. What's up, Nelso? No, we're actually about to do the countdown right now. We're actually starting the countdown right now. You just popped in at the perfect time. Perfect time. And we're going to go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1, play. Hit and play on play. In 3, 2, 1, play.
You're going to have a match tonight, all right? And you know what's going to happen in this match? You're going to get your ass kicked. And this gentleman right here, he's going to be the one to do it. And you're going to give an ass kicking. And if you don't, it's going to be real.
Everybody sit with the boots. Ninja Mac Tonko's mark in the railing. Ninja Bomb did not score, but the crosscutter did. Centrifugal motion leads to a victory.
Let's just go out there.
And recap. Cheers, genitals. Yeah, Vito's probably the best work he's ever done. And ain't done shit in the ring either. Oh, tremendous Dick Tracy villain.
Cocaine has entered the building brandishing a baseball bat, obviously revenge on his mind for everybody responsible for the injury to Stephen Flo last week. This is JCW Lunacy, and we're on the air.
Yeah, that is straight up Russo writing right there. Last week, you forced me and my friend to fight each other. We had basically a may the best man win match. You beat him up and left and hurt him. So now I'm coming for your ass with a baseball bat. And that's how we open the show. It's TK's favorite wrestler, pal.
Absolutely crushing the poor man, leaving him with 4 bruised ribs. We don't know when we're going to see him again. It looks like cocaine is all heated up.
Yeah, Stephen Flo's condition week to week right now. I understand, but our cameras are tracking something else going on in the locker room area. Let's send it back there now. Get what's going on there.
We got a crackhead running around here with a baseball bat. If he's got a problem, why don't he come see me?
Vito, listen. I've been telling you this. You're out of control. The way you're doing things is not the way we do shit here in JCW.
Unfortunately, this is the way I do business.
You don't fucking understand, Vito.
No, Jay, you don't fucking understand. We're here to protect the fucking investment. This isn't some fucking supermarket carnival, you fucking jerk off, all right? And if people don't like the way we fucking do this, shit, because we're gonna fucking break some bones. You understand?
I'm not asking you to chill. I'm fucking telling you.
You ain't fucking telling me nothing, jerk off, all right? What are you trying to do, fucking embarrass me? Huh? You know what? I had fucking enough of this fucking shit. You wanna fucking do this, motherfucker? We'll fucking do this right now. Oh, look who it is, the fucking crackhead. Baseball bat. Come on, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? Vito, relax. Listen to me. All right. You know what? I had to change your heart. You know what I mean? We're gonna be gentlemen here. All right? We're gonna teach this young man some manners. We're gonna do this really calmly. All right? Security! Hey, security! Get your ass in here. Now, this is what I want you to do, fellas. All right? I want you to escort this piece of shit off the premises. You got it? Now, before you go, I want you to take him downstairs to the doctor, and I want you to have him drug tested. We have a two-strike policy around here. You understand? All right? So nicely escort this gentleman off the premises and have a nice day, you fucking asshole.
Absolutely tremendous.
Are we done here? Huh? Are we done? Good. Because I got fucking business.
Your beloved pet is suddenly...
Hot start to the show, pal. So we got an ad skip here because it is YouTube.
The opening contest on JCW Lunacy is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, that balance of power continues to heighten very quickly and drastically with Big Vito and Violent J.
You know, I've been gone for a few weeks, Joe, but this might be a bit of a stretch. It seems like this Big Vito guy, bit of a piece of shit.
A lot of people are coming around to that.
From Bristol, Tennessee, he is 1/3 of the Southern Six and self-proclaimed Mr. JCW, the Climax.
I see Kerry Morton getting picked up. I definitely see somebody signing Kerry Morton. Put on a little bit more size. That dude, somebody's gonna sign him. Like I could see TNA signing him and him going through that whole system up to the main roster. If I were betting man, that's where I put my money for that kid's future. Yeah, for real. He could go to NXT. Yeah, he could go to NXT right now. Only problem is at least at the moment it's a wee bit crowded. Very true, but in all fairness, too, a lot of them are NIL prospects, whereas he had his dad to basically teach him everything he knows.
Seems like he's more interested in pelvic thrusts and stalling and run his mouth, and these fans know it.
These guys are going absolutely banana, Joe.
Kerry Morton was in the Battle Royal Championship match at Too Tough Country a number of weeks ago. Right off the bat from his dad, the defending champion, the legendary Ricky Morton. Kerry snuck back.
Wait, I'm just now catching this. This is how high I am right now. I'm just now realizing that Suicide is Skeletor, like literally Skeletor.
And you know, Zach, we've seen the locker room in turmoil, and I'm very curious as to how
Which one? The one that just started wrestling or Dom? I'd be with that. Okay, I'd be with that. Yeah, like he like dead on nailed it. And here's the best part about. I shouldn't say the best part, but here's something I think is really cool about the whole thing with Dom and Ray continuing the whole Eddie being Dom's father shtick or gimmick or storyline. Eddie would be laughing his ass off and enjoying it. In fact, if he were still around right now, he'd absolutely be involved in the storyline. If Eddie were alive, he'd absolutely be involved in the storyline. Yeah, give me Disco Skeletor, pal. And that one that post that Ray made for Eddie, I thought that was beautiful too. He pretty much confirmed it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And skip time. Yeah, it's like if for a second there, I forgot. I thought it was La Parka there too for a little bit there. It's like, wait, that's Suicide is Skeletor. Man, who would have thought something that was so crapped on when it first happened back in 2005 would end up being the callback foundation to one of the most entertaining acts and angles on wrestling TV right now. "20 years later. 20 years later. Yep, and great commit to the bit too. It's like especially Ray, because like when he when they did that whole bit with Dom going, "You keep my father's name out of your mouth," when Ray brought up Eddie, and you could see like even this is what makes Ray so great is even with his mask on, you could tell he's trying so hard not to just pop and bust out laughing. Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, he put a lot of work into that. So yeah, props to him. So props. I'm guessing that's, if I remember correctly, that's Caleb Conley in the suicide suit, right? If it's him or whoever it is in there, hey, props to you for putting the effort in, putting the money and effort into it.
But apparently, the ability and the desire to make a crowd happy. Kenny Morton do a few jumping jack-offs. Yeah, skip the generation. His desire to be an ever-loving prick has overridden his ability to deliver high-risk offense.
No, absolutely not. Like that level of quality and detail, no. That could not be cheap.
Suicide didn't have a moment to react and a brace for impact. Second time, a little more show off. Stance. Well, Dr. Steve Williams. Don't you ever compare Kerry Morton to the great Dr. Steve Williams like that again.
That's also a possibility too. Like he could have the skills to make his own gear, and we just don't know that. That's certainly a possibility, and that's actually a practical thing too. Like that's actually a smart. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I think it's a pretty good piece of advice. If you are in independent, thinking about getting into wrestling and getting into doing independent wrestling, learn how to do make gear and doing gear work and costume design or whatever it is you call it, or whatever it is that it's called. I know there's by many different names. Because that's extra way you can make money on the side, because other wrestlers can go to you for their gear to be made. Like for example, Bianca makes her gear in the Street Profits gear. However, I'm sure she doesn't charge her husband and his tag team partner. And I legit wonder how many people in the locker room go to her and say, "Hey, can you make my gear? Because your stuff kicks ass." Wait, that's right. She was in the military, wasn't she?
Well, Mr. JCW is back to his winning ways, and in turbulent times, no doubt, with a new investor, Big Vito, watching everybody's moves like a hawk.
Or was she? I don't know. Let me check. Never mind. I read that wrong. Okay, Ford. Okay. Yeah, I just checked. No, she was not. Yeah, it's kind of one of the. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of one. Yeah, it's one of those things they teach you just like basic survival skills, or at least they make sure. Yeah, at least to be in the military, you gotta know how to do that stuff. I shouldn't say they teach you that. You gotta know that to be in the military. I just thought of something. So if JCW and GCW are working together, what if, I'm just throwing this out there, what if they did like a cross-promotional thing where Russo and Vito come in and try to shut down the deathmatch wrestling, and like show up on GCW and try to shut down deathmatch wrestling? No more light tubes, no more glass, no more fire, no more doors, no more weed whackers, no more fireworks, no more people getting set on fire.
I know. Boss, been hanging on this brother. We're going to see Vito right now. Hold on a minute, man. Listen, Tony, Willie, I got us doing this. I'll get us the fuck out of him, all right? You guys don't need to go see him. It's my problem. Your problem. Our problem. We family, fool. What you talking about? He's fucking right. That's right. We're family. All right, listen.
Family, family.
Go talk to him, all right? Talk. That's what's important. Honestly, you guys will keep your fucking cool. Keep your cool with me.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, what is this? Oh my God.
The world famous Surly Pete, the puppet of 1,000 gimmicks, and his buddy, Mike.
Well, good to have back tonight. So, it's ventriloquist Mike. Zach, I'm not sure which one's in control, but one's a dummy.
And get us Mosh Pit Mike in his new gimmick of the week.
Well, he's not exactly Jim Henson. But, that's the first time I've ever seen him with his hand up somebody's head.
That would be tremendous. Wait, so it's Mike and the puppet against the Outbreak.
Well, whatever dark art Barnabas the Bizarre dabbled get the Outbreak upright and into battle has certainly seemed
Pop Lab Rat.
It feels like the power of the Outbreak, Jackson and Abel, continues to grow each and every time they feast upon new flesh. I swear every time these guys come to the ring, it gets about 20 degrees colder in here. And Mike is having a discussion with his own hand. It's his best friend. Lover, pal, confidant. It's going to take a lot more than that, Mike, to overcome Jackson and Abel, who have really quickly risen to be one of the tag teams to beat in JCW. And already, before this matchup begins officially, what do you make of Billy Mack and Two Tough Tony telling Violent J they're going to go confront the investor Big Vito? Obviously, Violent J is having some buyer's remorse, and
Glad to hear that, Dan.
even more out of whack if the locker room leaders, Two Tough Tony and Billy Mack,
Yeah, these guys, they get it. And plus Mike, dude, that dude knows how to be entertaining and knows how to work.
So the puppet is the legal man in this tag team match.
Like he tags the puppet in and puts the puppet on. So make sure that he only strikes with the puppet. So he only this puppet work actually is pretty amazing because he's making sure to only strike with the hand that has a puppet on it. That was tremendous. That was tremendous. Short, sweet, and exactly what it needed to be. He's putting the elixir in the puppet's mouth. Yep, and then have Mosh Pit Mike show up as a guest speaker. Work the gimmick. As ridiculous as the gimmick is, work the gimmick. It will get over. Sell it and it will get over. As ridiculous as it is, it will get over. You work it and you sell it, it will get over. Wow, I'm high. That gummy's kicking my ass.
He's young. He's handsome. He's sexy. He's athletically gifted, charming, and well endowed. He is the greatest professional wrestler to ever live. He is Kerry Morton. If you happen to run a financially comfortable, extremely lucrative, with Bentley limousine transportation and rooms for 12 at a plush 5-star hotel resort. So if you truly want your show to have its unbelievable, heart-pounding, scream-inducing climax, then the only answer is he, the candy-sweet Kerry Morton. Contact his management team, get in line, and shoot your shot at landing Mr. JCW himself. The greatest athlete to ever walk the surface of this or any other flat space. The immaculate Kerry Morton. This message was paid for, written, and approved by the God of Gods himself.
Oh, dude, that was tremendous. Yeah, that was tremendous.
Sly and seductive Kerry Morton.
Like that. Like that's fun, entertaining wrestling. Including that Kerry Morton vignette. Whoop, whoop.
What the fuck are you doing in this office, huh? I thought you got 5 fucking centuries ago. What the fuck?
I'm here to help you.
Get me Vampiro! Vampiro! Vampiro!
Nobody knows Joe Bruce like I do. For 25 years. 25 years. Vito! Listen to what I'm telling you. I promise you. Before you can buy out, Vito, more than you can chew. You are gonna need my help. You're gonna need my help. Vampiro, I don't need or want your fucking help, you fucking freak!
You will need my help. You will need my help.
Hello. Hey, come on in.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just, listen, I've been a busy day, all right? Here's the money for last week, okay? You guys did a great job. I really appreciate it. And hope we get your business soon again, okay?
Yeah, it was great doing business with you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, but 1 second. That money was for the boys. You have to earn your money for tonight. Okay? So, if you don't mind.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Ooh. About to get a little steamy, pal. Whoop, whoop. Vito and Jasmine St. Clair. Yeah, pal.
Well, Matt Cross has felt that JCW has not given him alone that he's deserved lately. And while that may be a matter of debate, you cannot
Whoop,
debate
whoop.
Matt Cross's long, successful resume as part of this company.
The credentials, the laurels, unmatched 25 years.
And his opponent.
Oh, get me Mecha Wolf, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Mecha Wolf, a megastar throughout Mexico, Puerto Rico, and certainly here at JCW as well. Another return after many weeks. Everyone around the world, so many, are aware of the wrath of Mecha Wolf.
Okay, over under. Over under that JCW starts getting really hot. They start getting a lot of viewers, getting a lot of attention. And then Conan reaches out to Russo. Hey, you gonna do something with JCW AAA?
Former JCW champion and somebody that looks at a Willie Mack or maybe looks at a Mecha Wolf and sees the love and adulation they get. Matt thinks to himself, why not me? I deserve more. And maybe he does. I've known Matt Cross for 20 plus years. He's always been one of the most underrated athletes, but he's always taken it in stride until recently. Something snapped in his hand to make it more dangerous.
Well, Joe, you come to work for 25 years and keep watching people get opportunity after opportunity. Fed to them in a little box with a bow around it. This guy thinks he's worked harder than everybody else. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
I did hear that.
What about the opportunity given to Big Vito, our investor, by Vampiro a minute ago? We've seen Vampiro terrorized by LJ these past few weeks.
Honestly, I hope he does, but at the same time, I also hope he doesn't go in there biting off more than he can chew. Because he ain't going toe to toe with Conan. There's no way. Yeah, as long as he keeps it to like a discussion and brings forth facts, and they keep it civil and a discussion, it'll turn out well, which I think Jeff would do. But yeah, if it comes down to like verbal barbs, yeah, Jeff ain't hanging with Conan. Jeff ain't hanging with Conan.
Certainly not officially, but I could look at as potentially being a match to crown the next top contender for the JCW title.
Not only that, this is a match to get the attention of promotions all over the world. All the eyes
They do, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't know how if it's far enough under the radar where they could pull that off. Although with Undertaker there and plus also Shawn and Triple H, yeah, them kind of being hall monitors there. Yeah, that's a good point. I doubt that happening, but you never know. Yeah, that's just one. That's just one of those things about Disco. He's a natural shit stirrer. Like he'll stir the pot and egg shit on because he finds shit funny. That's just Disco.
One of the innovators, pioneers of what used to be called that indie style of pro wrestling, that now, if you're turning on your regular big name wrestling companies, it's just called pro wrestling. You're bringing some of the greatest attributes of Lucha. What a meeting of styles. Some of the most incredible things you can see on any TV wrestling company today.
So far, out of the Lunacy shows we've seen so far, since we started adding this to the Thursday, or turning the Thursday into a block party, this is the best one. This has been the best one so far, easily. And then we had a pretty decent TNA Impact with a couple of good moments. That Santana promo, mwah. And then the Elegance brand segment or vignette. Exactly, Dan. That would be super cool. Yeah, Mystery Iguana versus Mike in a puppet battle. Dude, yeah, so much great creative content they could do. But because of petty and political BS, that's would shut it down.
So much bigger than him like that. If I'm close to his size, I'm scared shitless of that cross. A huge elbow drop collapsing out of the chest cavity of Matt Cross.
And in all fairness, what I gotta say is too, having Matt Cross on the roster for JCW, that's a good veteran presence. Like he is a good veteran presence to have on that roster. Because even though he's kind of like known as an indie guy, he still carries the old school style and tradition.
Hey, they care. That's what's important. Yeah, we got some lively fans here tonight. Read that sign in the background. These fans express themselves as they see fit. That's what Lunacy is all about. Be yourself. Express your individuality. No one's going to judge you. No one's going to make fun of you. This is all about being true to you. That's what Matt Cross is doing. Matt Cross, I mean, this new attitude.
Like this has been a good match so far. And they've as far as bumps go, they've taken minimal bumps. All character work. Now here comes the big babyface comeback.
The question is, can werewolves fly? Well, we're not going to find out. Side steps.
Impeccable, incredible sense of balance. The Galvin Geary Cross tried to block him. I don't think he did. Ooh, DDT score.
Gave him a big DDT.
Impeccable hooks the leg. He's gonna get him though.
I thought he had him there.
What a hell of a match this is, Zach.
This is goddamn entertaining, Joe. It's great to be back, baby.
Impeccable, the fire in the eyes, though. He feels great to be back, but it's gonna be unfulfilled if he can't get the W with it.
Gotta take all the pictures of the forest. Still on his fist. Still his lungs with that moon mist.
Out of the Cross realizes what's coming. Impeccable is signaling for the end. Cross counted off. Back went for the fist. And Cross got faked out. And caught the knee. And upstairs. Impeccable. Vito has to see Mecca-Wolf up close in person. Everybody wants to make an impression. Everybody wants to make their intentions known.
And everybody wants to make Big Vito's eyes turn into dollar signs.
Well, amidst a very polarizing opinion on Vito's first couple weeks in charge, and Matt Cross showing what he's about.
I got a flat soda. Ugh.
Reaching deep down within
Situation as Matt Cross from high above, the double stomp into he got him. Anton hooks the leg. What? Holy shit.
I bet Russo's been wanting to work with Mad Cross ever since he saw him as Son of Havoc and Lucha Underground.
We have seen both men pull out arguably their biggest weaponry, and it's fallen short.
Joe, that's the third time in this match I would have bet you all the money I had in my wallet that we just saw the end of the match. Times, and I would owe you 3 times my net worth, which is not that much.
And just like that, it's Matt Cross who has the fire in his eyes. It's Mecca-Wolf scrambling to regain his bearings. Wait, it's a cradle! It's a cradle by Mecca! And Cross escapes. Oh, this is back and forth like a pendulum. Oh, what a violent collision! Mecca's neck snapped off that turnbuckle.
Oh, I'm worried about his neck with that one.
And Matt Cross
Ooh.
is the shooting star! And Matt Cross a huge one-on-one win.
Here is your winner, the Misfit, Matt Cross.
That absolutely has to have championship.
Yeah, luckily they managed to edit that in post to at least. Oof, yeah, that finish looked rough. At least they went back to edit and post and make it look as decent enough as possible. Yeah, because he was short on that one. Never mind, I spoke too soon. That replay didn't. Yeah, that replay didn't do it any favors.
And we are so lucky, but goddamn, back if I'm Big Vito, I got my eye on both these guys, but especially the winner.
Saturday, December 27th.
All right, while they're at a commercial break, I'm gonna go get a new soda because yeah, this one is flat.
Pro wrestling action in the area with IW.
Whoop whoop.
Number 27, ALW versus JCW returns to the Space Coast Convention Center in Cocoa, Florida for a final time. Special appearances from Violet J from JCW and Tyler Breeze. Hollywood Haley J will also face Leva Bates. Don't miss out.
All right, Leva Bates.
Tickets now for ALW versus JCW round 2.
I was way off.
The final show of 2025, only at eventbrite.com. Presented on Triller TV.
What is it you guys want? I'm conducting business in here.
We're here for Jay, and we think you need to cool your jets.
Cool my jets. What is that kind of some kind of hillbilly fucking term?
In other words, you're trying to say you need to chill.
All right, need to chill. All right, how about chill this? I don't know you. All right, my name is Big Vito. I run this place. This is my joint. Okay? And as far as fucking consequences go, okay, you guys could be unemployed. You can go back to fucking chickens on a pole, and you can go back to fucking Walmart loading trucks. Don't ever knock on my fucking door again. I'm conducting an interview. Now beat it.
Looks like we have another problem. Same deal as before.
Deal.
All right, interesting. And see where this goes, pal. Whoop whoop.
And it is for the JCW American.
Yeah, dude, the way he sold it was perfect. That's part of why I laughed, because it was his sell.
If y'all could be so chill, bro, and shut the fuck up. I am, of course, the unofficial official General American Champion, the right hand man servant, Chiefs.
Whoop whoop. That was delicious. There we go.
What about last week? I gave you Mike's head on a fucking platter, and you still fucked it up, you idiot.
Gail finally coming around to the
It's my pleasure, my privilege to tell you to get the fuck out of here.
Whoa!
Take this mic and shove it up your ass on the way out.
So 2 weeks of cheese.
Hey, give me Ninja Mac, pal. I'm sorry, Ninja fucking Mac. All right, see what their views are at right now.
Like Ninja Mac won titles from the U.S. and Japan and has really caught JCW by storm since making his debut a couple months ago.
I mean, how could you not want to see Ninja Mac wrestle some of the most innovative maneuvers I have ever seen in a wrestling ring? And Caleb, you making googly eyes at a buxom fan in the crowd.
5.7K. Whoop, whoop.
Quite nice, in my opinion. It's better than Jeeves. And she's loud, too. So we got a screamer.
Not quite as loud as Jeeves.
We got a screamer. Referring to a fan in the crowd who's going absolutely nuts. I'm guessing that she's a worker, and this whole thing of her being a Caleb super fan, and with all the attention that they're giving her, with all the camera time and attention that the announcers are giving her, I'm guessing it's part of an angle to bring her in as a wrestler, or bring her in as like a valet, or as part of Caleb's act. Yeah, sign those NDAs, pal.
Holy shit. Caleb better keep his goddamn eyes on Ninja Mac and off this buxom young woman. Because if you look away from him for a second, he's going to flip around about 85 times and knock your fucking dick in the dirt.
Ninja actually formerly had the world record for the most consecutive handsprings. We've seen that viral video of him doing it in Japan. 48 consecutive handsprings. A record that he once held that has since been broken by one of his friends. And he told me he's biding his time before he gets the record back because he's confident he can do as many as 100 in a row yet.
That was 46 handsprings in a row?
I believe. Oh, hey!
A beautiful woman in the crowd, I believe, had a record for.
Yeah, and now Caleb's directly interacting with her in the crowd. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's got to be a worker. This is an angle to bring her on TV or to introduce her character.
Just looking for the same from that woman. Maybe not quite.
It's going to work out, pal.
Well, yeah. I think Caleb, just because you have one fan doesn't mean they're all going to turn around to you. Caleb Conley is in enemy territory still. The entitled Juggalo.
The entire crowd?
Yeah, except for one, yes. Ninja Mac firing away. What happens if Ninja Mac becomes a new American champion? We could see that title defended on Japanese soil down in Texas where Ninja got its start. Go all over the world.
Now, is Ninja Mac related to Willie Mac, or is that a coincidence?
No, I think that's just a coincidence.
Thank you.
But speaking of, wait, we'll get back to Willie Mac in a second because Ninja showing you why he's caught the Lunacy fans by storm. Willie Mac, because we just saw Willie Mac and Two Tough Tony.
Oh yeah, same here. Dude, there's in Death to Smoochie so much funny shit, and there's so much funny and fucked up, and also funny / fucked up shit in it.
Tony and Willie eventually, and I hope they fix some of the things that are going on here.
And there's Ninja with a double sledge. And Riverside getting up close and personal look at this American title match that has quickly gone off the rails, Lunacy style.
Caleb better keep his fucking head on a swivel.
Right now, it's Caleb in control. Wait, Ninja. Oh, no. Caught himself on the handstand.
Run, Caleb, run.
And there you see the rapid fire revolution.
Oh, was Ninja Mac the first dude who did that multiple backflip spot that chases a dude?
And people can criticize all they want. What are all the flips for? What are all the flips for? But people don't realize every one of those revolutions builds up the torque of the strike, how you're going to land on that opponent, how that knee, how that foot, how that elbow, no matter what you're going to hit, the more flips.
And then, of course, American History X. That's the one I have not seen, so I'm looking forward to that. Plus, I've heard nothing but good things about that movie.
I keep my distance, young lady. Oh, Ninja Mac got caught up in a moment, and Caleb from behind
tonight for JCW. One of the hottest tickets in town here in Riverside.
Caleb's ego has grown to the point he wanted certainly complete and utter subservience from Jeeves. Jeeves was scared of the outbreak in a tag match recently. Jeeves, was outsmarted by Moxley and Mike. You can make your own observations for yourself.
I wish I hadn't wasted that outbreak joke on Mike before.
And then here comes Caleb Conley, who's proving I can be just as successful without you, but time will tell, because Ninja Mac has Caleb at bay on the top turnbuckle.
Dude,
This could be superplex.
there's not thinking about Death to Smoochie right now, though. Like so many of the gags and that jokes in that movie are coming back. Like I don't want, like I just want to start referencing them, but I also don't want to spoil them for you either, because they're so damn funny. And I just want to see your your natural reaction to them. And which is this Sunday, HMG After Dark. Get a double feature, Block Party, whoop whoop, opening up with Death to Smoochie and then American History X. That I'm looking forward to. That is going to be a fun night. That's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to that one. Whoop whoop.
Looks like you hate to see it.
Wait a minute. Now. Let's get around the other side of the guardrail.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm all for excited fans express themselves, but you're in danger, young lady. And Ninja Mac is going to try to end this matchup and hit that Ninja bomb. Wait a minute.
You know what? She can stay out here as long as she wants.
Hey. Baby. Come to Butthead. Yeah, come to Beavis too. Shut up, Beavis. I'm trying to score. Yeah, well, I think she's more interested in that Caleb Conley guy than she is you, Butthead. Beavis, if you don't shut up, you stupid butt munch. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, dude, absolute. At least from I've never seen American History X, but from what I understand of his character in that movie, absolute polar opposite of his character in Death to Smoochie. I'll put it to you this way: his character in Death to Smoochie is he's basically like a rhino, literally a rhino version of Barney, and he actually cares about, educating kids, teaching them, good and moral values, like an actual wholesome, like basically Mr. Rogers meets Barney as a rhino. Think of it that way. Think of his character that way. That's pretty much his character in Death of Smoochie. Barney meets Mr. Rogers as a purple rhino. Oh, yep. And yep, now she goes backstage with him, and now she's a character.
If that young lady is here to stay with Caleb Conley, and I don't know what we just saw, Zach, but I know we'll have more information on it on JCW.
Oh, dude, yeah, he is tremendous in Death to Smoochie. And him and Robin Williams play off each other so well. Oh, they tremendous.
If you want to be the sharpest dressed ninja on the block, I want you to go to.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's like Death to Smoochie is it's a co-starring movie, a co-starring main role with Ed Norton and Robin Williams. Like those two play off each other so well. Another movie I thought of something I thought I need to add to for HMG After Dark. What about Bob? Hang on.
The following is an impromptu main
Impromptu main event.
Accompanied to the ring by Jasmine St. Clair, weighing in at damn near
Get me Congo Kong and Mr. Happy Pal.
Well, as we escape another near disaster experience with Mr. Happy, impromptu main event. Zach, I knew nothing about this, and apparently Jasmine's going to fill us in. Oh, good.
Tonight, on behalf of the new power at J,
Happy dance time.
and the orders are no DQ, no room.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of that now. So very well aware of that. Yes, at one time she did in fact date the Blue Meanie.
And get your asses out of here, because I don't have all night.
That's not what I've heard. Well, you got to believe this is the doings of that closed-door meeting with Jasmine and Big Vito. I heard it was a backdoor meeting. Well, I'm not going to be one to speculate. But
You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Yeah, I know I'm fucking it up, but I'm kind of also sitting down too. And this is a logical main event too. Like you have guys who could be considered the heart and soul of JCW, being like, "Hey, what the fuck? We're gonna stand up for our home against these new investors." Sip it on down, sip it on down, sip it on down, yeah, sip it on down. Now I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna actually get my phone out, get my notepad out because I'm extremely forgetful with stuff like that. So I gotta start taking steps to make sure I don't make those mistakes. All right, I still got Goodwill Hunting on the list. I gotta get through. 3. Oh. Clock. High. Boom. Saved. Whoop whoop. Oh, dude, Meanie would fit in perfectly in JCW. Dude, yeah. He would fit. That's the perfect place. That'd be the perfect place for him to do something in. But I'm sure he's happily retired, doing the occasional appearances every now and again. And good for him, too.
Balance of power in JCW Lunacy goes from here as Congo Kong trying to send Willie Knox for the ride, but the chocolate juggernaut.
Yeah, that's a good crew right there. The thing with Ben is he kind of needs the right direction and environment, because you put him in the right environment and give him the right direction, he kills it. I mean, look at his Batman. course, Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
I think if they want to make Mr. Happy believe, they got to start trying to rip through that mask.
I would suggest that the blood of this matchup, if there is any, would be on the hands of Big Vito and the hostile environment he's created as Matt hit that into. I don't believe this, Zach, to be an official first blood match because we just saw a pin attempt in the ring. But either way, I think Jasmine and Vito have come to an understanding regardless that what did Vito say earlier about more
Yep. Or anything that was directed by Kevin Smith. Like I thought Ben Affleck did pretty well with anything that was directed by Kevin Smith.
Big blows on a Willie. You hear that impact. Ooh, looks like off of the shot. So, yep, Tony is
Usually. Again, not it. You ain't gonna bat no matter who the director is, you ain't batting 1,000. Matt Damon. And I remember like somebody asked Matt Damon about that, said, any thoughts about that? And he was just like, I just wish they would have asked me to do the voice for it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things saying tonight, like we said, former JCW, Janet, Terry, Morton. One thing I think I was going to say tonight is Tony being beaten pillar to post.
And that's a good sport. Like that's a good sport.
The toughest guy I've ever met in my fucking life.
And we've known forever, Zach, how tough Congo Kong is, longest reigning champion here. We've known how dangerous Mr. Happy is. But the fact that they're fighting for the cause they are, and for the ride, oh no! A job toe hold, I think Tony landed that open wound first in the steel.
I think it was the corner of the chair.
Oh, Tony's busted open. Whoop whoop.
Do it, near fall. A near fall.
That would have bested a less brutal competitor. The G-Tough Tony, the baddest man I've ever met. Reaching down deep.
Well, we know Stephen Flo is on the shelf with those 4 bruised ribs, thanks to the Monster Corporation. Can you imagine what happens if Willie Mack or Too Tough Tony or both get out of that injury? But Tony gonna make sure, come hell or high water, that doesn't happen. Oh, by the way, a hell of a superplex.
A super duper superplex.
Dude, the bumps that Tony is still taking at his age and let's just say at his health, man, that is commendable. Like you can't say this dude is not busting his ass and giving everything he's got.
As Jasmine, a fervent, emphatic pounding on that kick. Willie Mack's going for Jasmine.
Tony still going for that.
Willie. Oh yeah, Tony Salt in the ring. The cover to Congo.
And the things he's still able to do.
That was smart of Willie Mack to recognize the evil genius of Jasmine as the puppet master here, but not smart to turn your back on Mr. Happy and pay for it.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
In the ring, Tony
whoop whoop.
and Mack both down, and the monsters are lurking.
Well, maybe a lesson learned by having Vampiro back here. The only way to kill the swarm is to kill the head vampire. How Jasmine got the name Head Vampire, I won't go into.
Mr. Happy.
How Jasmine got the name Head Vampire, I won't go into. Woo!
Oh, you hate to see it.
Mack is down.
Oh, no.
Cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal. And we were actually very close to that episode in Trailer Park Boys, like extremely close. Like, I'll put it to you this way. The next time we do Trailer Park Boys, we finish season 9. That scene is the cold open to season 10, episode 2. So that might be on the next so not the next episode, next Trailer Park Boys Watch Along, but the one after that we might see that. Yeah, the whole breathalyzer scene. Helps me right in the pocket, bud. Just like Julian. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, but I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. Oh, would you look at that? 0.01. Time for a little drinky poo. Cheers, generals.
They might have the upper hand. Then where does that leave them for the rest of their season? Oh, shit! Wear it down!
Nice, Nelso. Dude, that movie was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Yeah, DeVito as Penguin. I think, what was it, Kim Basinger as Catwoman? Michael Keaton reprising his role from the first Batman movie.
He's got that ball back. A lone vengeful man looking for retribution.
Yeah, baby faces had, to be fair, baby faces had to get one up. The baby faces had to end the show up. And this is actually a good way to do it. Have Cocaine show up with a baseball bat and chase the heels off. Since that was actually, that was a Chekhov's gun from earlier. And I like, too, the little touch. Bruce always says this, the little touch of, okay, this match is ruled a no contest because Cocaine ran in and ran everybody off. Michelle Pfeiffer, thank you. My bad. Thank you for the correction. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the correction. Thank you guys for the correction. What's up, our car blue? Whoop whoop. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Easy mistake. Easy mistake. Whoop whoop. All right, and that is it for the Thursday Block Party show. That was fun. That was super fun. Like, that lunacy, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Whoop, whoop. All righty. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Always appreciate you guys. Seriously, like, these nights where I get to hang out and chill with you guys and watch wrestling and have a good time. Like, this, seriously, it means so much. I consider y'all friends, HMG fan, Bearcat, Sugar Bros. Whoop, whoop. See our schedule coming up for this week. Tomorrow, we got the SmackDown Watch-Along and Bell Count, followed up with the Smack Attack. And then Saturday, we got the AEW Full Gear Watch-Along and Bell Count. Yes, sir, Nelson. We will be keeping the party going with Twitch and later on Twitch. Whoop, whoop. But more on that in a minute. And then Sunday, we got No Wreckage. And then HMG After Dark, Death to Smoochie, and American History X. Yeah, JCW is popping. Dude, good shit tonight, man. That was a great show. That was fun. That was fun. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And then Tuesday, I Like It Raw, the A Show, the NXT full watch along and belt count right on time for Gold Rush, because I checked the A Show is a pre-recorded show, and it's short enough to where we can actually do a full NXT watch along and belt count, which is perfect for Gold Rush. So that should be fun. And then Wednesday, we got the Next Level Wrestling review. Oh, wait, hang on. The show's not over. My bad. The show's not over. The show's not over. My bad. JCW is not over. I apologize. Well, we got some more Vito right now. I totally missed this. I totally forgot. I thought it was over. We got about another minute to go. Yeah, Caleb Conley and his new chick, more Outbreak.
Listen to me. You are out of control. You understand me? This was not in the agreement. You were brought here as an investor, a money mark. I am no fucking money mark, you dumb son of a bitch. You better fucking stop playing this fucking clown game.
Hey, anytime, Dan. Always a pleasure, man. Always appreciate getting to hang and chill and chat with you, man.
This is an investment.
Much love. Whoop whoop. Wait, so hang on. We still got some a little bit on the show. I was a little bit premature here. I apologize. My bad.
I'm gonna bring it there special for you, and I hope you have a bigger smile on your face than you do right now. You're not the investor. You're so fucking stupid. Vito's not the investor, but the real investor will be here next week.
Okay, so the cliffhanger right there. Vito is not the investor. Someone else is, but we all know who it is, bro. All right, so that is it. See, and then on Wednesday, we got the Next Level Wrestling review, and then the AEW Dynamite watch along and bell count. But in about 10 to 15 minutes, we will keep the party going over on Twitch, twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop. Continuing with the SNES games. Probably some more Final Fantasy 3 over there, plus karaoke. So yeah, hope to see you there. If you don't get to see you there, or hope to see you on some of the other shows. So until then, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week, and much love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. Yeah, swerve, bro.